In the final part of our machine learning tutorial, we'll compare the models that we've talked about. This table shows us linear regression, logistic regression, the decision tree, and the random forest, which we've talked about, as well as a new kind of model called neural network. We haven't gone into neural networks because these are quite complicated models and a little bit too complicated for this introduction. However, they're very widely used in practice. This is why they've been included in this table. So, first we should know that linear regression cannot be used for classification, however all of the other models can. The logistic regression, despite its name, is not a regression algorithm, but the other models can be used for a regression task, so you should know what a task is. The linear regression, the logistic regression, and the decision tree are very fast to train. The random forest, because it consists of many decision trees, is not terribly fast to train, but it's generally still not too bad. The neural network, however, tends to be slow to train, often taking many hours or even days in more advanced cases. How about the ease of using and implementing the models? The linear regression, logistic regression, and the decision tree are generally fairly easy to implement and to use in practice. However, the random forest requires some more experience and expertise. And the neural network is particularly complicated to use. And in general, in order to use a neural network effectively, you want to have some experience in applying it to different kinds of data. The next column asks the question how expressive the model is, meaning is it suited for complicated tasks? For example, classifying an image as showing a cat or dog is a complicated task. And a linear regression and logistic regression are not suited for this task. Instead, you need something more complicated, and a neural network is the most expressive kind of model. And typically for these kinds of image recognition tasks, you would want to use a neural network. Finally, the last column is a model interpretable. What does this mean? Well, a model is interpretable if you can easily understand how it arrives at its decisions, at its regressions or classifications. A linear regression, logistic regression, or decision tree, you can easily explain and you can show it to someone who's not an expert in machine learning and tell the expert how the model arrived at its conclusion. A random forest is less interpretable, and a neural network is generally speaking a black box model, meaning that you don't really know what's going on inside, although it might give you very good predictions. So this is an overview of the advantages and disadvantages of different models. Which model you choose in practice depends on the kind of data you have, your expertise, as well as the business requirements. Alright, thank you very much for watching. This was the last part of the machine learning tutorial, and all that is left is for me to wish you a great journey in machine learning. Thank you, bye-bye.